Hello guys, welcome to episode 3 of our tutorial, and today we'll be talking about how we color graded our model's picture. So without any further ado, let's get into it. So we'll be using the gradient map for a start. Now this is me going to my gradient map, then I went down to photographic toning, and under photographic toning I just choose a particular color and I came out, then I offed the layer, went back to the panel to pick the tones from our face. So this is me taking the highlights first, looking at the brighter part on the skin, and I went down to the shadows to pick a tone for the shadows. Then this is me looking for the mid-tone. So you pick the mid-tones and you set the location to 50, so you have a balanced tone. So I clicked on OK. I on back my layer. You can see how it's looking like. It's not really good, so I went down to my blending mode and I selected color. So when I did that, I hit this invert with Ctrl I. Then I went to pick on my brush to brush out every single part of the face and the body. So I started brushing. You can let me zoom in so you can see what it's giving us. So you brush, it's going to give you an even skin tone while using this method to color grade. So I brushed everything, and it's going to take a while because you take your time. You don't need to brush the hair together with it. So I'm going to skip some parts and I'm going to fast forward it just to save time. But what we're doing basically is we are brushing every part of the body aside our eyes. We're not brushing our mouth, we're not brushing our lips, and if you brush outside the body you can X your brush and clean it. So when we're done, reduce the opacity down to 50 or something thereabout to give you a realistic tone, not something too much. This is the before, this is the after. Let me zoom in so you can see. This is the before, this is the after. You can see we have that even skin tone there. So I went down to I was looking for my selective color here. So this is the selective color, and I clip max it down to the parts that I've brushed. So this is me adding cyan to my reds. I'm just moving up and down so that you can see the difference of the colors. So I think this is nice for now. So this is me moving my magenta back to the other side to look at what's going to look like. Then I was adding blacks to the skin tone, and yeah, still working on it here. Then I moved down to my yellows to add more yellows to the cyan and adding it to the magenta too. So this thing takes a lot of process, and you have to know your color science with it. You need to be very familiar with colors for you to be able to understand what you're doing here. So I added blacks to my yellow, just a little bit of blacks to the yellows, and I moved my yellow up, taking it down a bit. I think that's too much. Let me just leave it at 0. So I take my magenta back to see what's going to look like, but I think +7 is okay. Then I'm moving my cyan back again to see some adjustments there. So that's that. So next I wanted to do my color balance. I needed to see how I needed to balance some colors in here. And where's my color balance? Where's my color? Oh, there you are. So on my color balance now, dealing with the mid-tones, I gave a little bit of reds to the cyan, just to make it pop. Then I'm bringing my I need magenta here. Okay, that's okay. +1 is okay. I'm taking my yellows back. I think -4 is fine. So let's go down into the highlights. No, sorry, the shadows. So let's give more science to the reds, and let's reduce the yellows back or forward. Okay, that's nice. Then let's do the highlights. Then we need to balance the colors everywhere. So let's take our magenta back to make it pop. Let's add science to it and a little bit of blue. So basically this is it for the colors. So let's group and see the before and after. This is the before, this is the after. just to make it pop. So I'll see you again in the next video. Thank you.